Welcome to the New View Saxophone Quartet premiere performance outdoors in my backyard. Welcome everybody who's here, and welcome everybody in Facebook land. We're going to start the program with a song written by Thelonious Monk, In Walked Bud, that was written as a tribute to Bud Powell, both phenomenal jazz pianists and jazz composers. Thelonious Monk's In Walked Bud for Bud Powell. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks very much. As Marc Phaneuf explained, we are the New View Saxophone Quartet. And that means Carl Maraghi on baritone saxophone. Marc Phaneuf, arranger of that last piece by Thelonious Monk, and arranger of the next one as well, and a few more during the program. On soprano and alto, Marc Phaneuf. My name's Jay Brandford. I'm playing alto, and Marc Lopeman is our tenor saxophonist and composer. An arranger. You'll hear one of his works a little later in the program. This kind of ensemble, 4 saxophones, these 4 particular sizes of saxophone, goes back decades. It has a pretty good tradition in classical music. It's very important in
saxophone academia, it is suddenly almost irrelevant in professional saxophone, commercial saxophone playing. But Marc had this feeling that there might be enough strong repertoire for us to get together and play, and he discovered pretty quick that he thought there might be better repertoire that we could come up with that would really allow us to exercise our particular skills as jazz musicians, as commercial saxophone players. And we hope some of these special arrangements that we have for you demonstrate that. This next chart is a real treat for us. It's Marc Phaneuf's harmonization of an improvisation by Charlie Parker. Many of you may know that this is the 100th anniversary of Charlie Parker's birth back in August of 1920. Well, in March of 1953, he was in residence with a local rhythm section in a fancy hotel in Boston, right? They called the club Storyville. And back then, March of 53, one of the tunes on all the jukeboxes in Boston and around the country, one of the tunes was a new rendition of the old standard, oh, I don't have my tune up. Well, the old standard, I'll Walk Alone. Don Cornell, one of those many Italian-American ballad singers of the 1950s, had a giant hit on this song, and it was probably still on the jukebox. It's probably while the rhythm section knew the tune.
I worked with Don Cornell.
You had to work with Don Cornell, yeah. Well, this was his big hit, and it's probably why Bird was playing it at the time. We hope you enjoy our version of I'll Walk Alone.
Really worked with him? Good job. So this next piece we're playing is called The Three Intruders. It's an original composition of mine. Originally written for string quartet and alto saxophone, that I reorchestrated for saxophone quartet, and I think it works really well in this setting for saxophones. Three Intruders is sort of my romantic take on old movies that I watched as a kid. I think film noir, 50s, crime dramas. So imagine, if you will, that it's in 3 movements, back-to-back movements. Each movement represents a different stylistic intruder, perhaps stealing a diamond or something. The Three Intruders.
Intruders by Marc Phaneuf, original composition. My name is Marc Lopeman. As I said before, we're going to continue with an arrangement that I wrote. I was inspired and impressed enough by all the things that Marc was writing for the quartet to take a stab at it myself. And this is my arrangement of a Cole Porter song, a favorite of mine, called Every Time We Say Goodbye. Many people have recorded this song. The recording that I probably am the most familiar with was John Coltrane's, because it was on his My Favorite Things album. It was a big hit in the early 60s. And so I took that as my starting off point, but we go a slightly different direction with the song, this arrangement. This is Every Time We Say Goodbye.
you. That's, I know, it's a great sound, right? Yeah.
What's good too, bro?
This was Every Time We Say Goodbye, beautiful arrangement by Marc Lopeman, and great little solos by everyone. I didn't arrange a piece, but we're going to play a fantastic movement, two movements of the great Bob Mintzer's Saxophone Quartet series. The first one will be the first movement of 3 pieces for saxophone quartet. It's called Swingin, and the second movement of his quartet number 1 in 3 movements. Very beautiful slow movement. It's just called number 2, the second movement of that. So Bob Mintzer's Saxophone Quartet, first one, Swingin. Thank you. second movement of Quartet number 1 by Mintzer.
This is a King Porter's Stomp. Jelly Morton. I knew that. I just couldn't. This is an adaptation from a Bob Brookmeyer. I think it was an octet or a septet, early '60s, late '50s. And I heard it and I loved the way he formulated the song King Porter Stomp. So I reorchestrated it, changed some things, and I took Zoot Sims's tenor solo, and I did what I did to the Charlie Parker solo. I voiced Zoot Sims's tenor solo for 4 saxophones, me playing soprano instead of tenor, like Zoot was playing tenor on the lead. So that's in the middle. So listen for the Zoot Sims soli, as it were. Jelly Roll Morton's King Porter Stomp. We hope you enjoy it. The next song we're going to do for you was a big hit with the Mills Brothers. I should be saying who wrote these songs. In some case, in this case, someone I'm not that familiar with, Johnny S. Black, wrote Paper Doll. When I was a kid, I heard the Mills Brothers, and I just thought, wow, that's the coolest one of the coolest vocal things I had heard. So at some point, a couple years ago, I thought, yeah, this would be perfect for Saxophone Quartet. So this is our version of I'm going to buy you a paper doll. So I'm going to buy you a paper doll? Paper doll. What's that? I'm going to buy a paper doll. Set up here, give me 1 second. All right, there we go. before we play our closing number, we'd like to thank you all for showing up. Wow, what a great crowd. And Facebook, we thank you, Facebook, for watching. We're going to end with a song written by a guy named Paul Mitchell, although I recently heard that David Fathead Newman, who was the saxophone player with Ray Charles, fantastic saxophone player, passed away a couple years ago, that he may have contributed to this or may have written it. I don't know. That's a conflicting thing. I wouldn't be surprised because when he played it, he owned this song. It's called Hard Times. It's on a Ray Charles record. I highly recommend getting whatever the record's called. The song's called Hard Times. The song's called Hard Times, so it should be pretty easy to find. So this is our final song, Hard Times. I'm having a hard time. Oh, Mark Lopeman on tenor saxophone. Jay Brandford on alto saxophone. Paul Maraghi on baritone saxophone. The New View Saxophone Quartet. My name is Marc Phaneuf. Thank you for showing up. I hope you enjoy Hard Times. I'm going back to